are, guys. As you can see, over that end, the far end, we have Mr. Durial. And then in the middle, we have the one and the only MTG Snipes. Say hello, guys.
Well, hello, everybody.
So, first, obviously, introduce yourself. So, Durial, do you want to have the honour of being the first to tell everybody what they already know about you?
I think he should because he's been quiet for so long.
Yeah, he's not talking now, is he?
You're muted. Jerry, you've muted yourself, dude.
Yeah, Durial, no sound.
No sound, baby. Come on, Jerry. This is the first one we got it, dude.
Durial. Technical issues. There's no sound, even I can't hear him.
I can't.
What? Technical issues straight away. We can't hear Durial. Is your headset powered?
Hello, Jerry. After Jerry. He's going so red.
Yeah.
Look at him. Oh, come on, Boo.
Oh.
Come on, Boo.
Oh, he's gone. He's back.
Can't get there. You can't
There we go.
All right. All right.
You do realise you were talking throughout most of that and we didn't catch a word of it.
Yeah, no, I noticed, like, I looked at your stream and that's what I noticed. I was like, okay, well then. All right, so where were we?
We have no idea. You were just mouth moving.
You were introing yourself.
All right. So I was basically telling everybody what this was about, right?
Right, well, you're going to have to start again.
All right, so... don't wait, exactly. So everyone, welcome to our podcast. This is the first of hopefully many. Obviously, you guys know who I am. You guys know who Jug is. And then we got our interview guest right here, MTG Snipes.
Most people don't know who I am.
They're right. And then we went ahead and we tried to do something to name it where it's both of our communities together. So the best thing we came up with was the Madness Massacre podcast. So we're excited about this. It's going to be basically with interviews. We're going to have gaming news and just a lot of just talking shit, like just in general, just talking, having fun.
Just being as normal,
we'll taking, like,
crazy self. Sorry,
yeah,
I just had to sort my mic out. I decided it wanted to break on me.
So we were originally going to do it on both streams, but due to some technical difficulties on someone's end,
this is why I'm in my asylum. I'm not
we-
as up as the rest of you. I know how to do all this crazy crap, but yeah, trying to get two PCs with a monitor each to get it so I can do it. I went and rocked in my corner.
So Jug and I went ahead and agreed on that. We're going to be doing the podcast on each other's streams. We're going to alternate. So for the first one, so basically Jug's going to take the odds. He'll take 1, 3, and 5, and I'll be taking 2, 4, 6 all the way out through whenever we decide to end this, which hopefully won't be for a long time, because I feel like this could be a lot of fun.
Oh, well, look at what we've done already. We've had technical issues where my mic's broke. It's done it again.
Right. I mean, we've gone from technical issues from the camera to everything.
Gone through wall.
Yeah, but so we're happy for this. We're excited. It's been in the works for a while. But yeah, this is just something we're excited for. We also have a few other things that we will want to share with you guys later on that's been in the works for even longer than this. But it's not ready yet. But when it is, I think we will release it on the podcast.
Yeah, more than likely. It'd probably be a better way to do it. But we've been droning along for God knows how long. And we've got... No, it's that side. Oh, my hand disappeared. It's there. It's sat in the middle.
I'm also
right there
of what Miss Juggy meant, but I don't do what we did earlier.
Don't worry about it.
No. What did you do earlier?
No. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's good, Boo. It's all good, Boo.
Come on, baby.
No,
what happened earlier? Miss Juggy, what happened earlier?
Miss Juggy won't even tell you. Trust me. Dude, don't worry about it.
We've got secrets now, Miss Jockey. I'm upset.
I know, it's keeping freaking secrets from me as well. But
I don't care about keeping secrets from you, Joe.
right, so you've heard what Jeriel
It's
said. That we've had this in plans for a while. Rather than this one and the one all the way over there talking, we're going to let that one talk. He's going to introduce himself. Very good friend of mine. Lives 15 minutes away from me. So we're going to let him introduce himself, and then we'll get on with it. So, have at it, Snipes. Your time to shine.
My time to shine. Well, I did get to shine my head, so it'll be a bit dull. But anyway, my name is MTG Snipes, guys, and I'm a variety streamer on Twitch. I've known these layabouts for a while now, and you're gonna see me nearly resting my arm on Juggernaut's head. We all love that. We're gonna get some more photos of that anyway.
Yeah, everybody loved that except the midget one that got the mick taken out of him for it. Oh, right, well,
No, we'll still come when you've got days off, Miss Juggy. I'll be there.
So, Snipes, how long have you been streaming for?
I have been streaming 5 years this year.
Wow, 5 years. Damn.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Oh, what got you into it?
welcome Israel Goat.
See, most people that I speak to get into Twitch by watching people on Twitch. I really didn't get into it that way. I just noticed the Twitch app on my Xbox one day, logged in, and started streaming. And nearly 5 years later, here I am, still doing it day in, day out.
Well, I suppose it's better than the way that I got into it.
You're currently pushing for partner?
Very much so. Very much so. It's a very up and down push, a very up and down and very, very mentally straining push.
Aye, but you're nearly there though, aren't you? You've a high average, and you've got wonderful community behind you, and then obviously,
I have. I don't. It's been really strange for me. I started, like I said, I've been streaming for 5 years, but I didn't really put much effort into my streaming till like the 28th of December.
no, I haven't missed you,
game before,
and I'm not ignoring everybody.
Since then, I've only ever had one day off. Since then, I've streamed 7 days a week since then. And I put the effort of my streaming into then, but it wasn't till probably quarter of the way into last year I actually started putting an effort into the actual side of, actually making friends.
Yeah.
On Twitch, networking, getting into groups, because that's the only way you're going to elevate yourself. You're not, unless you're a ninja or Tim the Tatman, you're not going to get there on your own. It just ain't going to happen.
Yeah. Oh, it's understandable.
It took me a long time to get into the networking game. A massive part of me wishes I figured it out and started doing it a lot sooner, because we could be a lot further than what we are now. But we're where we are. We're doing well. Like I said, it's an up and down when you get to the top end, and it really is a struggle. It really is.
You say you're a variety streamer, but what's the one game that you always end up playing?
That would be Lobby by Daylight.
Lobby by Daylight. And
Lobby by Daylight.
It brings us.
Girl likes to call it Dead by Hitbox.
Yeah, Dead by Hitbox, Dead by Flashlight. Which brings us on to another question. Now, I'll hold my hands up with this one as well. I've received some things from this. There was a YouTube video put on about one of our past games, and there has been mixed reviews, let's say, of the video. Now, me personally, I don't find anything bad about the video. His editing skills are a something next level.
Oh yeah.
And it's just about, basically, it's making us look bad, but we all admit that it was a freaking bad game for us. Now, I've watched the video and I've read the comments.
I'll be right back.
What are your take on this video?
See, what people need to remember, YouTube's bread and butter is how well they can make their videos put together and how well the video comes out. The entirety of that game was an assault game, but like you said, and like we've had the conversations before, this was a game after a night of really, really, really trash games, and it was just a culmination of everything coming in. And that just seemed to be the one game where we erupted, and it just happened to be a YouTuber. Aren't we so lucky?
But
But no, see, I look at it in a couple of different reasons. It's had a couple of different effects for a few different of us that were on there. Obviously, not bringing no names for anybody. There are people that has had a bit of hassle from it, so
yeah,
they've got their different perceptions of how the videos happen. For me, it made me evaluate how I can get on games. I have spoke to the YouTuber in question, and they were actually happy the way that I did act because I explained to them about my stream and my partner push and everything like that, and they actually took it, instead of being saltiness, they actually took it as a bad day, but thrown in with a lot of passion for the work that I do.
there you go. So you've taken it as
Which I
constructive.
don't mind. I don't. We've played a lot of people, a lot of killers where we've had salty killers, and we've played as killers and had salty survivors. Us compared to other people, I would say we were very mild.
Oh, it
There
goes
are
with
some
it goes without
extremely
saying that we're mild
toxic.
compared to the rest of them.
Absolutely, there are extremely toxic bitches out there,
Oh yeah,
heavily. I mean, I've had survivors coming into my stream from a game calling me a paedophile. I've had them calling me homophobic names. Shit don't bother me. I've got a thick skin. That's
Zay's a
what happens when
ninja.
you've been in the army.
Zay's a ninja has literally just come from watching the YouTube video.
You've just come from watching the video. Epic, dude.
But
Nice.
it's like we've just been saying. We looked at that video, and now I've commented on it, saying I took a lot away from that video, and I've commended the YouTuber that made it because his editing skills are next level. They are brilliant. Hello there, Welsh. There's too much handsome in this room. Welcome for JJ. But obviously, we're also saying that we're not dropping names, but there's a few people that have also had bad experiences from that. I've had a couple myself of random people messaging me saying stuff. I'm 34-year-old. I'm not going to let that bother me. But I still cannot take away from the YouTuber that made it because he did what he does. He's a YouTuber. He made that video look awesome. So we cannot fault him for that. And now it's going to sound really bad as a streamer myself. I can't remember the bloody guy's name.
His name's Stray Wolf.
Stray Wolf, that's it. For some reason, I was going to freaking say Lone Wolf. But no, the video's been up there for a couple of days already.
I think it's 4 days now.
Yeah, something like 4 days. Yeah, that's it. Zaza Ninja, thank you for that. Yes, BTD, the hair is pink again. But it's...
Whoa. Why is it pink?
You've been in a cold.
If you'd keep an eye on the Discord, and you'd realise that he did put in the Discord that he can't do green.
Why is that?
They didn't have green. I'm limited when it comes to obviously changing the hair colour. Limited on what we can get. The fact that you had it,
I could have chosen another colour for you.
The fact that you had my hair looking like a unicorn had pissed all over it. 3 different bloody colours. But yeah.
Also, I could have got you green.
Yeah, but then you got to ship it over here, and my hair were looking awful. So I've just gone back to pink.
No, I've told you, you need to either do green hair, right, or shave your head so when you're on your green screen they can't see it, and you need to grow a beard. Then you could probably just look like a mini me.
Yeah, see, I can't get. See, that's the thing. I would be a mini me. Compared to you, I'm fucking mini anyway.
That was a double entendre with it.
But yeah, Snipes, you're in the middle of a partner push. How are you feeling? How is it on you mentally and emotionally? I've done it myself, so I know. Firestorm, thank you.
I will never be a dream. I am your worst nightmare.
Right, well,
now, prepare yourself, my brother. Allow me to show you the way, my brother. The way of Uganda. What you see now, this
average.
is my
It has
Ebola
its
state.
peaks and valleys, just like no matter what you're doing, whether you're starting at 3 or you're up at 70, it always has its ups and downs. Getting to 50, 55, I know I'm going to make it sound like it's easy, but it's not the hardest thing compared from going from 55 to get up to 75.
Yeah.
That is, it's more mentally draining because when you get up so high, people say don't concentrate on the numbers, but when you're getting so close, you can't help it because you want to know how far away you are. So if you have good streams and your average starts jumping, obviously you're feeling ecstatic, your streams are going to feel good. But the
Definitely.
moment you notice that drop, that doesn't just affect your numbers, it affects you because something must be wrong. I mean, I got up all the way up to 69 average, and I'm back down to 60. But it's a very emotionally draining thing to do.
Yeah. Roller
You've got to
coaster.
be very much so, very much so. I mean, I've had people messaging me during my stream telling me that they can tell when I've actually changed.
Yeah. So how would
I always heard
you?
that the last 5 is the hardest to push for.
Yeah.
It's draining. It is very draining. You just gotta. People say keep positive. It's easier said than done.
Yeah.
When you've been up as high as we have, Jog, and then you start declining, the finding positivity to keep the partner push going is daunting and extremely hard to do.
Yeah, no, we had that one thing a while back with as you guys know, if you recap, that did a lot of damage. But we're getting back up there, guys.
Absolutely. The best thing is, I mean, Juggernauts had an awesome community for a while. And the thing that I find extremely humbling is I've had people that used to frequent my stream. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to make this sound like I don't appreciate every single person that comes in, even if it's like once a month.
Yeah.
But for the past, I'd probably say month or two, the amount of returns and the amount of community growth I've had for myself is beyond humbling.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Like we were saying before we started, for the fact that everybody knows I start at 8 p.m. my time. If I'm 5-10 minutes late, I'm getting messages from people, which even now to me is extremely strange that people.
I'll hold my hands up because I'm one of them.
And you are, and it's I make myself later by sitting here reading and thinking, why the fuck are you bothered that I'm late? Because everybody knows, everybody takes it as an insult. I don't find my streams in high regards. Because I've had that much criticism coming up, and even when I got from 60 to 69, I had that much criticism that I don't really think I'm that much of a streamer. I don't take it as a criticism. It's more trying to get self-realization before somebody else comes in and says it.
Yeah.
But my stream is always there to tell me different. Always.
Well, exactly. I've done it with you myself, letting you know that you have got what it takes. Because I know myself, I know the point that you're at with everything that happened with my channel a few months ago.
Yeah, absolutely.
The fact that it's so mentally draining and physically and emotionally.
It is.
People have got to realise and remember that, yeah, we're streamers. Now, I changed the way I was. I've been streaming 16 months, and I changed the way I was completely. I started off trying to be something I'm not for the first couple of months. I was all about the game, all about what I was doing, all about the competitive, and I wasn't enjoying myself. And then I switched it round and started being myself on stream, crazy as hell, and that's when I started getting me enjoyment. Now, I got into streaming for not through the same reasons as everybody else. Most people, they'll see Twitch and they'll go, "Ooh, what's that?" I'd never heard of Twitch. I had never heard of Twitch before I started streaming. I lost my job, and one of my friends turned around and says, "Oh, have a look at this. I'm streaming on this. Have a look at it." So I literally logged on the PC and had a look. And from that point on, I was hooked. And I have streamed every week. Obviously, had a few little breaks between family problems and things like that.
Oh yeah, always family comes first.
Exactly. IRL always comes first, and
it has to.
It's what a lot of people don't understand. The
streaming takes out a lot on you. Like it doesn't seem like it. Like we're playing games and all that, but it honestly takes out a lot like of stuff like on you. It's draining, energy draining and stuff. That's why sometimes we need to take breaks as well. Like
I've spoken to a lot of people that are just viewers. They're not streamers themselves.
Jabez, welcome, my man.
Streaming when they've messaged me on Discord and stuff. And I had a conversation with them because they were in one day. I was late getting to my stream. I was getting extremely tired.
Much love back as well for JJ.
To start off with and everything like that. And
when IRL comes first, just do IRL streams.
I said there is so much more to streaming. It's not a case of right, let me click live button and play. You've got to make sure everything's working in tandem together. You've got to make sure your overlays are on point. You've got to make sure any video overlays, sound request overlays, making sure they're all in the right places.
I'm not a streamer then. I'm not a streamer then, because my shit breaks all the time.
Yeah, that's your bot. That's your bot.
Yeah, we need to kill my bot.
There is one of the biggest things when I spoke to viewers as well as streamers is one thing a lot of people don't take into consideration, mainly the people that are just viewers, is that streamers do have emotions and feelings, and on top of everything we're trying to do to make sure we can give the best stream possible, it's easy for a streamer to blow up because we've got so much to think about, so much to consider. Sometimes we don't have time to just think of what the best answer to something should be, and more just reading something, and if it's toxic, we tend to just come whatever comes to head. Like, for instance, on that video, I got tunneled off the hook straight away, and I said, if you fucking tunnel me off the hook again, I'm straight DCing. He managed to edit the video to make it look like he tunneled me again, which was awesome, but he didn't. He tunneled me off it, but he made the video look like it, and he pointed that fact out. Yeah, I'm not asking about that. But streamers have so much to do. It's not a case of pushing a live button and then just going. So when it comes to people that have bigger objectives or bigger goals when it comes to streaming, put that on top of everything else as well. For instance, the partner pushing, you put that on top of every single thing else, as well as then getting trolls coming in. If you have a run of bad games, if you can tell your numbers are down and then you get a troll in, more than likely you're going to say something you normally wouldn't do, but that's the thing that'll stick.
Exactly.
So I've got something to counteract that. What about if your mods are your biggest trolls? Yeah, I'm talking about Durial there.
You can still ban them.
Oh yeah, that's actually a good point. Is that I got the ban hammer?
Yeah, but the question is, Jug, all the shit I do for you, would you ever do it?
Yeah. Kamito says streaming makes fun when there are people you can talk with. Without them, then it's like playing now. Yeah, and you're right there, Kamito.
Absolutely. That rolls on from the point of, the fact of how much my community has got in the last couple of months. Because before
no, Jabez, the guy on the far left is Mr. Durial.
Tell me the reasons why they've come into the stream and stuff like that. I'm still bemused why people do, but I digress. Before that, I used to have so much dead air.
Yeah.
To the point of, I used to talk to myself. I used to talk about what I was doing, the reason why I was doing stuff and everything like that, just to keep the air fresh. But it was dead for so long. It got to a point where I was still enjoying streaming and still enjoying playing, but I wasn't talking.
Yeah.
And I stopped doing it because then it used to bum me out, because then I was constantly stream after stream after stream after stream, just talking to myself. And all that stuff weighs on you. When you're trying to make progress in anything, I mean, this was even before my partner push. When you're trying to make progress in anything, dead air is probably the biggest streamer killer out there.
Yeah.
I can probably say in the last 6 to 10 months, a good 15 or 20 people that have quit from dead air, from having nobody in this room. Because it's an extremely hard thing to do.
It is.
Well, yeah, it is. You've basically you've got to learn, in essence, to talk to yourself. Now, there's one thing I found out when I started. Talking to yourself is fun. But when you start answering your own bloody questions, that's when you've got to start being worried.
No, I used to always answer myself back. I think that was probably half the thing that's...
Lover of Pit, welcome to the stream. So yeah, in that essence, Snipes, if there's any new streamers watching at the moment, what would be your advice to them as a takeaway on if they're thinking of starting streaming or things like that? What would you advise them, let's say? Both of yous, actually. First you, Snipes. What would you advise any new streamers watching this, whether it be on Twitch or on YouTube when we upload it? What would your main piece of advice be for any of the new streamers thinking of starting out?
Do you want to go first, Jared, or me?
Sure. First off, guys, if you're doing streaming to get more money, don't do it. Just don't. No, that is the. I feel like that's a lot of mistake people do. Is they do it just to get a little bit extra money. Don't do it. And when you start streaming, don't worry about your viewer count. You know, reason why I started streaming, or reason why I started streaming is, at the time I was unemployed. I did get laid off. So half of my day, more than half of my day, was looking for a new job, and then the rest was playing games with friends at night. And so, eventually, one of my friends,
I was so
he
lucky
was
when
a
I
streamer
started
like
already.
almost, I think, a year before I was. I'm like, you know what? I might try the streaming stuff, just because my thing was I am literally going to be playing a game no matter what. Why not stream it for people so they can at least maybe come by and chat, make some new friends and stuff? You
Yeah.
know, a year ago, a little over a year ago when I started, I never thought I'd be at like 360 right now and getting the support I get now. I never thought this would happen. Like, maybe I'd be like at 100 in a year. But with the love and support you guys getting, it's great. But again, guys, don't do it for the money if you're getting into streaming. That's the number one thing people do, and it kind of irritates me.
Well, Welsh Kitten has just said as
And
well.
also,
She was so lucky when she started that she already knew all of us, and we'd made it, and she'll always appreciate Durial going the extra mile to help me. That we all made it
love
fun.
you, Welsh. But yeah, and also the viewer count when you're starting out, don't worry about the viewer count. Just be yourself and have fun.
So that's Durial's perspective of the.
And literally, there isn't much more you could add on top of that. There really isn't. It's just avoiding the pitfalls. First thing you shouldn't ever do. Don't do follow for follows, please.
No,
God, hell no.
For the love of God, don't do follow for follows. Don't do lurk for lurks on random people.
No.
It ain't gonna do anything for you. If anything, it's gonna make your stats look bad. If you've got, if you're following 3,000 people, you got 3,000 people following you, and you have one viewer.
Yeah, that
ain't happening, Captain. It's the worst thing you could do. I actually did start like that. Then I completely blanked my Twitch. I literally, apart from friends, I unfollowed everyone.
Yeah,
unfollowed everybody, and I didn't start a fresh Twitch because by this time I'd already had my account for 3 years, so I weren't restarting. I just literally unfollowed every single person.
Well, Snipes is somebody in chat that's bigging you up here. VJJ says, Welsh Kitten same. I already friended Snipes when I decided to stream. He's been such a huge support. So
JJ is also she literally is like for the entirety of my stream.
I love JJ.
Yeah, well, see, there is so you guys have got to think. People will go for Welsh goes, guys, follow for crying face.
Yeah. Am I even following Welsh?
Yeah, guys. How are you
not following?
How are you not following the warden?
even Chuck calls me the warden.
No, I am. We're good. We're gravy.
Yeah, he's just clicked that follow button.
No, I didn't. Shut up. I actually didn't.
See, I say the warden so much now that Jug is actually calling Welsh the warden.
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna do.
See, it's
I've just tried to do following. Oh, there you go, following. I've been following for 26 days and 8 hours. No, fucking no.
You mean 26 seconds? 26.8 seconds.
Durial, are you playing? You play DVD tonight?
Maybe. Yeah.
See you there, baby.
I got you. I got you.
That's it. The trollage is already starting.
Don't worry, Snipes. You can do Drunk by Daylight, and I'll go ahead and bring my troll account for you.
Hey, use all.
I've got plenty of Monster, bro.
I would say use two cannot say anything about what we tried on Saturday. That Drunk by Daylight. The fact that the rules
was a beautiful stream.
Yeah, the fact that
was an awesome game. The main thing that actually let that down was the fact that many times you and MJ were trying to do stuff and make it so none of you drunk.
Yep.
Yeah, and then I love how the last game I made you guys take at least 4 shots just by myself.
How many times did I tell Joggy to leave on that last map, Durial, before he actually left? He wasn't going to leave.
Yeah, no, that's why I went and found Hatch.
Love you too, JJ.
But yeah,
we definitely have to make them rules a bit more solid.
Yes. For a first one, that were a lot of fun, and the fact that MJ was kind of really inebriated.
I mean, I was me and Durial, we were keeping up with the drinks. We would keep up shot for shot. We were taking them too. We weren't bitching out. We were taking shots too.
Shots of Monster and water.
Mine was Monster and Durial's was water, but we were still matching them, and we were fine by the end of the night.
But no,
speaking of DBD guys, let's talk a minute about Ghostface.
Ooh, tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow.
Yeah.
18th.
Well, I mean, let's talk about pre-patch Ghostface. How broken he was.
Oh, you're on about when they first released the PTB? Yes. Ghostface was.
You can use object of a section or look across map just to break him out of his shroud.
Yeah, we really can't say much about that because we barely got to play. Well, we didn't even get to play him on the PTB. We only got to play Kill Your Friends.
Yeah. And
because it was so hard to find gamers Ghostface. I mean, I know we all did it. I was sat there for 45 minutes trying to find one fucking game.
Oh yeah, no. Noob 3 reported it took him over an hour to find a game.
Yeah.
But yeah, you go in as a survivor, find a game like that.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
See, the thing about Ghostface when it was first released, there were so many problems. My honest opinion, when Ghostface was first on the PTB when it first released, Ghostface was worse than Freddy.
Oh no, definitely. People were saying that he is way below Freddy as a killer rank.
But it's like you look at him,
with this...
the rework that they've done of him, that they've done of Snipes. Thank you for the host, and you're not the Juggernaut. I am. I'm the Juggernaut.
I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
No, I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
I thought I was throwing a voice in his bitch. That was too high, dude. That was too. No. Bring it. Ooh, that nearly rattled my teeth.
But yeah, the new the buff, I guess you can call it.
Well, I wouldn't really say it's so much of a buff.
As long as he works properly. I can.
Oh, welcome, Shankara.
One of the most used killers.
The thing is, looking at the stuff that he did, it looks like you can still use Object of Obsession to break him out of it. Because nothing in their detection area has stated Object of Obsession no longer works.
Yeah.
So I don't think they even know about that.
Well, every killer has a counter. Every killer has a counter.
Oh yeah.
They've got to. They can't have it where they don't because I mean, fucking hell. You know, just to name one. With certain add-ons and everything like that now, some killers are ridiculously OP. So you've got to have counters for it.
Oh yeah.
You've got to because it would be a game that wouldn't be any point playing.
Carito says the only good thing about Ghostface is that you can teabag with him.
Oh, definitely.
Durial, you ain't kidding, baby. You wait till somebody tries to teabag me on one side of the pallet, I'm going to join him.
Exactly, right?
It's literally, I can see when Ghostface is released tomorrow, you're going to have the survivor mains, the proper toxic survivor mains that are sat there teabagging, and you're just going to have a Ghostface teabagging the other side as well.
You know, I am. I'm just going to do the same. They can fight Gen me during this. They can fight Gen me, but the fact that now I can teabag a fucking survivor, they couldn't do all gens and escape. I don't give two shits, but I'm teabagging him back.
But
I don't care.
What do you think it's going to do then? With it's a problem both ends. Everybody knows this about Dead by Daylight. Now, I love the game. I've been playing it since Hallowed Blight event, and I've got 1,400 hours in it already.
You're welcome.
Yeah, yes, thank you, Durial, for introducing me to the game that makes me cry at night time like a little baby. But
Yeah, I can make the Juggernaut cry.
And that's
Hell
before it goes to sleep.
exactly, that's before I go to sleep. Everybody knows that there's two sides. You've got your killer mains and your survivor mains. But then you've got the people that want to play both. It's like the stream. My community has tasked me with learning the nurse. Now, your nurse skill cap goes
good luck.
Level 20, level 19, rest of ranks, then rank 1. God tier rank 1 nurse. And they've tasked me with learning it. Now, I like playing killer. It takes a lot of skill to play killer. I will hold my hands up and say that. It takes a lot of skill to play a killer. But now you get these killers that say survivors are toxic, which, don't get me wrong, I've seen a lot of toxic survivors. I've seen also a lot of toxic killers. Killers going at the end of the game, GG, easy. Was there any need for them to put the GG easy and try and get a response in post chat?
Exactly.
I've had killers kill 2 people and 2 people escape and they still go GG easy. I'm sorry, easy, you lost 2.
Exactly.
How's that
easy?
Do you think
I can live without are agitation and iron grass because there's really no need for them.
Yeah.
They could have been able to live without. There's a couple of killers I could fucking live without, let me tell you.
Well, Death Jin.
You take Billy and Bubba out the game, I love DBD even more.
But you see, this is what I don't get. You've got Billy and you've got Bubba. Now, they've both got chainsaws. Why would anybody play Bubba when you've got Billy, who's even better with the chainsaw?
Right.
All right. Let me do it differently. Maybe not get rid of them. They need to address the chainsaw. It is way too easy to insta down them, especially if you're trying to urban evade away and he's coming round, so you nip round a corner to try and hope he dashes past, and then they block you in the corner. Just so they can rev their chainsaw up and hit you that way. Shouldn't be allowed.
Yeah.
But it's the same with Bing Bong, because you don't know Bing Bong's coming. Bing Bong's the same. Bing Bong can block you in a corner.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's little things like that they need to check. Maybe keep the killers. Make it, I like how they did it with Myers. With Myers is T3, he'll knock you on your ass, but he's not going to get there like that.
Yeah.
They should do the same with Billy and Bubba. And to take his Instasaw away.
Yeah, a lot of people.
What they could do is they could have it where it's an ultra rare offering.
Yeah, for the Instasaw.
Because that wouldn't work, because the main people that do Billy to play Toxic will just play different killers and stuff like that and bank all their blood points up and then just stack their offerings. Because you also have
other killers that have ultra rare offerings where if they hit you with it, you have exposed status.
Yeah, no, there is that. It's like the iridescent for the
Huntress.
Yeah, for the Huntress, but it is very rare you actually come across that. The amount of Billies we've come across in the past month or two with Instasaw is ridiculous.
I'll see that's why I haven't been playing for the past month.
Yeah, see,
Jurial's your fault, Jurial.
Jurial's out of touch with freaking DBD.
Maybe Jurial's the Billy.
Yeah, maybe Durial is the Billy. He is. He does main Nia. So we do say Nia is the real killer of Dead by Daylight, and I've got a clip in the freaking chat to prove it. If you type ! Nia,
no, you don't.
You'll see why the new killer is going to be Nia, not Ghostface. It's actually Nia. There we go. There it is. Nia points to the Wraith, and I die.
Hey,
I get killed because of Nia.
Okay. That is not sufficient proof.
In that case, then Claudette must be her very, very close sister, because I've done that with Claudette. I've pointed to another.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Claude. Everybody, every new survivor plays Claudette.
Invisidette.
Everybody plays Invisidette.
Yep.
But only true Invisidettians can play her well.
Right. Well, that means Snipes is a Claudette main, and then you get. People like me.
What gave you that idea?
I don't know. The Visidettes.
Get it away.
Kirito plays Feng Min. Is he bad now?
Yeah. Yeah.
It just goes, yeah. It's Feng Min. What can we say? But
It's Feng. Done.
The JJ's starting on me now. She just put leave my Nia alone.
JJ.
But we're approaching. I know we started a bit later because we were setting things up. Durial having malfunction problems and stuff like that. But what we're going to do now is, if there's anybody in chat that wants to ask any questions, now's the time. Any questions that anybody's wanting to ask any one of us.
Speak now or forever hold your keyboard.
Yeah, speak now or forever. Yeah, your keyboard. I can't really say speak now, can I? Yeah, you can. Kirito.
Type now or forever hold your keyboard.
Yeah, type now or forever. Kirito, you can ask anything, dude. As long as it's not against TOS or things like that, and it's something we actually know about. Otherwise, one of us is going to sit here going like that. The JJ says urban evasion is life.
Amen, baby. Amen.
So it's not urban evasion, it's urban immersion. Immersive players.
Urban immersion for the win, baby.
Yeah, immersive players that sit in a corner and you can't bloody see them no matter how hard you look.
All you need, urban immersion, self-care, fucking borrow time if you're playing with friends.
Yeah, Jug, when are you going to go to one PC setup?
You really do need to, Jug.
Yeah, only way I can get to a one PC setup is if I get monitors. At the moment, I'm using one of the kids' PCs and our PC from our TV from our bedroom. So the only way I could go back to a one PC setup rather than doing a dual is with two monitors. I get two monitors back to a one PC setup instantly.
There's just at the top of your road, Jug. There's a corner. Go stand there, put your leg out a little bit. I'm sure you can get some money, honey.
I'd have to pay them. I'd have to pay them for that.
I was being polite.
Kirito says, what are your thoughts about anime?
Love it.
It's something that I want to get into. People have told me in chat what I should watch, but you got to take into consideration, I'm 39, I'm old as fuck. By the time I press that stop streaming button, I've completely fucking forgot what people said.
I got you, boo.
Well, there you go. So
I tell people to DM me, what the best anime to start and get into is.
Snipes is low, you can barely hear him.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, if we have no more questions,
is there any more questions from anybody? I've got to give it a sec because there's a little bit of a delay.
You got to take the delay.
Yeah, I got to take the delay. It's looking like
no questions.
No questions.
Snipes, thank you for joining us on our first podcast.
My pleasure.
Really appreciate it.
My pleasure. Always available. As I don't really fucking do anything.
Kirito's taking a dig at you here, Snipes. When Snipes ends the podcast, he asks, "What were I doing?"
That reminded me. I actually have to go shave my head.
Jareth says, "So what do you think of this?"
To do that.
Think of what? The whole podcast.
I'm slightly old, JJ.
Or
I was extremely. I don't know what it was really weird. I was trying to explain it on my stream. I could stream 24 hours a day and it wouldn't bother me. But the thought of coming on here onto somebody else's stream and talking, I was nervous.
You don't need to be nervous. I'm always fed before I stream, so.
It was bizarre. I mean, I didn't go as red as Durial did when his shit stopped working.
That was funny.
The first 5 minutes, Durial's mouth's moving, but nothing's coming out. And we sat here, I was like, Durial, can't hear you.
It was working perfectly before.
See now,
I don't know what it was. It just stopped.
You see now, personally, Jareth, I like this idea. It means I can bring more people into this. Durial can bring more in. We could end up to the point where we've got 6 people. Because if you noticed, I've got a space below the Madness Massacre Meets to add more boxes. So we could have more than one person on here. And we could just end up with a complete and utter screwfest of people.
Oh my God. Can you imagine 6 people trying to talk at once?
Exactly.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Let me know when you're doing it.
It is going to be a regular thing with JJ. It's going to be every Monday. And we're going to be alternating streams. It's going to be every Monday, the days that I'm off. This is
my only one, unfortunately.
I will always be putting updates in Discords the Mondays I'm off, and then we'll go ahead and figure it around there. Even if it's not on Monday, maybe like sometimes it might be a Tuesday. I think just in case, like, I'm not off Monday, but I'm off the next day.
Fish says exactly. I'm a Yorkshireman, so that's how it sounds when I say it exactly.
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 But guys,
we're Yorkshiremen. That's how we sound.
We're gonna go ahead and let Jug switch over to his gaming stuff now, since our podcast is officially over.
All right.
Again, Snipes, we would like to thank you for being in our interview right here.
Thank you for having the boiled potato. Really appreciate it.
I know, you just need to polish the top a little bit there.
Right,
Yo,
right.
Listen. I was ready at about 7:15, nearly 7:30 to go 6 even. No, 5. See, look, I'm even getting shit wrong now. To get ready to go and shave all this, and then all of a sudden I get a message of Durials saying we're ready. I was like, are you fucking shitting me? Are you actually shitting me?
But no.
But again, guys, thank you everybody for coming by. We really appreciate you guys.
All right.
Joe, you want to add anything?
No, I've really enjoyed this as a first podcast. This is obviously this is going to go on to YouTube as well, but I'll have to wait 24 hours before I can upload it, because obviously restrictions and things like that. But yes, Jareth, there's going to be specific topics as well. This was a first one.
This is a guinea pig test.
So we're learning. This is the first time I've ever, as everybody knows, first time ever I've done anything like this on this channel. It'll be the first time Durials done it. The fact that Snipes has been brave enough to be the guinea pig and join in.
Yeah.
But it could get to a point.
Our little shiny guinea pig.
Exactly. It could get to a point from now on we end up with Snipes as a permanent thing as well.
Good.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
It's one of them. The podcast of the Madness Massacre is going to evolve. It's literally it is a baby at the moment. It's an idea that me and Jovial were throwing around, and it's come to fruition.
It could be the Madness Massacre from the Sniper's Nest.
There we go. So many things can evolve.
Exactly. So many things that happen along the line.
But this was a little seed of an idea that me and Jovial were throwing around, and it's been a long time planning. It's been a long time planning, and to say that we've actually done it now, through all the problems we're having.
It feels great.
It does. To say that we've actually accomplished it now, it's a sense of, in essence, it's just a sense of pride more than anything now, because we've actually done it. We've got it there.
Absolutely, absolutely. Even with this pain in the backside that's running around behind me.
I've had mine stood here for the better part of 20 minutes with his hand up trying to ask a question. What? You'll have to wait.
Well, guys, again, we'd like to thank you guys for joining us. We have an hour time limit. We're gonna do an hour, so that way you can get back to like regular programming of like gaming and stuff.
Yeah.
That way you guys get the podcast and gaming.
Yeah.
In one day.
We're saying we're starting off for about an hour, Jareth.
Yeah.
But if people are wanting to see more of this,
we'll go longer.
We could go longer, because obviously we're gamers. At the end of it, every one of us is a gamer.
We're gamers here, lad.
Yeah, we're gamers here, lad. Proper Yorkshireman coming out of me there. Kamito says go longer.
Seriously, guys.
See, Jovial's wanting to get off.
I actually had to hop off. I gotta take my grandmother to the store.
Right here.
Oh, you're so kind.
I know, right?
So what we're gonna do then, guys,
good looks, Jerry.
is could everybody in chat say goodbye and a massive thank you to Durial and Snipes for appearing on the channel. It's about the good time, not the game. So there we go. It could happen. It could go longer.